Welcome to the blog. I'm Rob Fike, and this is your Friday. Okay, so it's Friday. Yay, the weekend's almost here. I know you're all thinking that, and it's going to be just a great time. I hope everybody has some awesome adventures or something. For me, I think I'm going to go out tonight with my wife, and we'll probably go shopping because we have a wedding to go to, so we need to get some, get some stylish clothes or something to wear to the wedding. But first, before we handle all these adventures, I want to talk about something that's going on in the tech world right now. Google has just kind of released Google Glass, and so I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but it was kind of announced several months ago, and it seems almost crazy. But Google Glass is basically, they kind of look like it's eyewear. It's glasses. Really what it is it's kind of like almost having a smartphone right in front of your face all the time. Now, as it is now, we already do that. We do that right now. What it's supposed to do is it kind of like takes your hands out of it so you can interact with people. You can search stuff. They show in the video like they give you the time and the day and the weather and stuff like that we kind of check on our phones already. But also, the glass will like record. So I don't know if there's like a camera around here or here somewhere. You can record people who you're like looking at, and I've always wanted to do that. Been able to just be like, "Hey, Google, record" or whatever, and it just starts recording. And it does. There's some other stuff it shows, and you can do Google searching. There's like live searching or whatever. So really, what it is it's kind of taking smartphones out of our hands and putting it up in our faces. Hopefully, this is a good thing. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. You can't really get in on the Google Glass thing. I think right now it costs like $1,500 or something like that. Which, I mean, I guess it's not really that much. If you get an iPhone without a contract, that's like $700 or something. It's crazy, and even overseas it's even worse. But I'm not sure how I feel about having having a smartphone up here. I don't know if it takes calls. I didn't see that in the video, but it might be in the video. I don't know. So I don't know how I feel about it personally. I think it's just more technology becoming integrated into how we live. I already have a hard time not looking at my phone and paying attention to my wife. I mean, it's going to be so much harder if it's right in your face and you're like, "Hi, honey, I'm looking at you," but I'm not, because I'm watching YouTube videos right in my eye almost. And on the other hand, it could have a lot of really cool applications for video makers and people who need to search stuff or people who need to work. So I don't know yet. Right now, Google is not, like, you can buy a Google Glass, but the only way you can buy it, I think, you have to get their attention. So you can go on Twitter. I don't know if it's Facebook, but I think it's Twitter. And hashtag if I had glass is the thing. So if you want one of these, you have to tell them what you would do with it, because really they want to get people who are like creating stuff and being really cool, doing cool stuff, doing stuff with art or science or whatever. They want people who are going to go out and use this thing so that they can show people how great it is. Anyway, so last time, Thursday, I talked to you guys about HD video. So quickly, I want to address what the question of the day was. It was, are you shaken or stirred? It was like the James Bond joke, because we were talking about Skyfall a little bit at the end there. I think everyone said shaken, so I think my dad put out a funny video of himself shaking, but he broke the rules because he was the one who came up with the question of the day, so you can't answer your own question. But he did have a really funny video, and eventually maybe I'll post it. It was on Facebook video, so I couldn't like just pull it off YouTube or anything. But for this question of the day, I'm gonna just rip off Google. If you had a glass, if you had the Google Glass, the Google Glasses, man, they need to come up with a new name. There's too many G's in there. If you had one, if you had a Google Glass, what would you do? What would you do with it? Or everybody would probably be staring at you because you look crazy with this big Geordie LaForge visor. What would you do with it? In the comments, leave what you would do with a Google Glass. And that's it for today. I hope you guys all have some wonderful weekend adventures. All right.